Okay, good day. Welcome to our recorded video entitled Mathematics 10 Second Quarter Review. So we will discuss some important things that you need to remember during our face-to-face exam. So the coverage of our examination will be from dividing polynomials, the long division method and the synthetic division method, remainder and factor theorem, the rational root theorem, number roots theorem, factoring polynomials, and lastly is solving polynomial equation. So let's start our discussion for our first topic, dividing polynomials. So in dividing polynomials, we will form a equation like this. So we have the p of x divided by the d of x. Obviously, p of x is our dividend, and the dividend is divided by our divisor. Take note that dividend is always have a higher degree than the divisor. Then, if we divide it, we will have our q of x, it is the quotient, plus the r of x, which is the remainder. And take note, when we're writing a quotient with a remainder, the divisor must be under or on the denominator part of the remainder. Okay? So what are the methods? First, using polynomials or dividing polynomials using long division algorithm. Example, we have 2x squared plus 5x plus 3 divided by x plus 1. Ano una natin gagawin? Divide the first term of the dividend, 2x squared plus 5 by 2x squared by the first term of the divisor x and put as the first term in the quotient 2x. So, paano yun? Set up natin muna. So, magiging x plus 1 divided by 2x squared plus 5x plus 3. Sabi, yung first term, i-divide dito. So, 2x squared divided by x. Obviously, 2x. So, lagay natin ng 2x. So, anywhere, no? Pero, di ba, natatandaan natin, bumababa tayo, pwede natin lagay dito. 2x. So, 2x, our quotient, ta-times natin ngayon siya sa ating divisor, yung buong divisor natin. So, magiging 2x times x plus 1, ito yung magiging sagot. Magiging 2x squared plus 2x. So, 2x squared plus 2x. And this part, yan ang isusubtract natin sa ating polynomial. Okay? So, 2x squared minus 2x squared, cancel na yan. So, 5x minus 2x is 3x, then bring down 3. And this one, repeat lang natin yung kanina. Yung first term, i-divide natin ulit dito. So, magiging 3x divided by x. Ang natira na lang ay ang 3. So, plus 3. So, multiply ulit. 3 times x plus 1. Magiging 3x plus 3. So, si 3x plus 3, isubtract natin. Same lang sila. Kaya magiging 0. Therefore, the quotient is 2x plus 3 and the remainder is 0. So, hopefully you understand or you recall dividing polynomials using long division algorithm. Next, the second method is using synthetic division. Okay? So, first, identify the new divisor and reverse the sign. So, ang divisor natin kanina dun ay x plus 1. So, ang new divisor natin magiging, kung x plus 1, magiging transpose x is equal to negative 1. So, negative 1. Then, write the coefficient. Ano ba yung mga coefficient natin kanina? Balikan natin. So, meron tayong 2x squared, 5x plus 3. Ang coefficient is 2, 5, 3. Okay? So, 2, 5, 3. Next step, bring down the first coefficient. I-bring down, ibababa. So, 2. Then, i-multiply daw natin the first coefficient sa new divisor. 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. Then, identify the result under the next coefficient and add. So, 5 minus 2 is 3. So, repeat lang tayo. 3 times negative 1 is negative 3. Add lang natin ulit. 3 minus 3 is 0. Therefore, go back from the remainder and assign the variables. So, magiging, kung 2x cubed tayo kanina, tatandaan natin ang ating quotient dapat mas mababa. Magiging 2x plus 3 na lang. Naintindihan? Okay. Next. So, ito, some illustration of dividing polynomials using synthetic division. So, ito ang ating tinatawag na new divisor. Ito ang ating ito ang ating remainder. Yan naman, nakalagay dyan. Okay? So, ito yung list of coefficients. Yung mga yan. Okay. Next. So, take note. I already said it before. It is necessary that the degree of the dividend must be blank the degree of the divisor. What is the correct answer? Greater than. For example, di ba ang dividend natin nasa taas? X squared divided by X. Ano sagot natin? X. However, pagbalik na rin natin, paano pag mas mataas yung nasa taas? X divided by X squared. Ano sagot natin? 1 over X or equal kay X raised to negative 1. Polynomial pa ba yan? No, not polynomial. Kaya, hindi pwedeng mas malaki ang divisor or the degree of divisor kesa kay dividend. Okay? So now, let's move on our second topic, entitled remainder theorem. So, there are 3 methods on finding the remainder. First, the direct substitution. Using the new divisor, isasubstitute natin yung value nun. Papalitan natin lahat ng x. For example nga, yung given natin, 2x squared plus 5x plus 3. Diba? Anong divide natin kay x plus 1, diba? O kung hinahanap ng remainder, hanapin natin yung new divisor, x plus 1 is equal to 0, x is equal to negative 1. So, function of negative 1 ang hinahanap natin. So, mangyayari lahat ng x gagawin mo negative 1. So, magiging 2 raised to negative 1 squared plus 5 times negative 1 plus 3. 2. Ito pala muna. Negative 1 squared is positive 1. So, 2 plus negative 5 plus 3. So, makita natin, 2 plus 3 is 5 minus 5 ay 0. Okay? So, ang remainder natin nga ay 0. Next, the synthetic division. Ginawa na natin kanina. And also, the long division, the first example. Okay? Now, the factor theorem, no? If we have a binomial x minus a is a factor of the polynomial f of x, if and only if f of a is equal to 0. Ibig sabihin, yung remainder natin kapag 0, automatic, yung given binomial ay factor na. For our review, for example, if we have function of negative 2 is equal to 0, which of the following statement is true about f of x? So, alam natin, si f of negative 2, saan siya galing? X is equal to negative 2. Therefore, kung itatranspose natin yan, at makuha natin equation, magiging x plus 2. Therefore, x plus 2 ay factor of f of x. Okay? Next. We're done for our second topic. Additional topic for the factor theorem. Sometimes you are asking to find the coefficient unknown on the given polynomial. So, for example, if we have the polynomial expression f of x is equal to x raised to 4 minus kx squared plus 4 is a factor of x minus 2. What is the value of k? So, first step natin, alamin muna natin yung ating new divisor. So, x minus 2 is equal to 0, therefore, x is equal to 2. Transpose lang natin si 2. Magiging positive. Okay? Then, set up yung function natin of 2. So, lahat ng value ni x, magiging 2. Ito magiging 2. And e-equate natin kay 0. Again, bakit natin in-equate kay 0? Because, sinabi dito, factor from f of a is equal to 0. Okay? Now, after that, let's find the value of k. So, simplify lang natin to. 2 raised to 4 is 16 minus 4k plus 4 is equal to 0. 16 plus 4 is 20. So, 20 minus 4k is equal to 0. Transpose na lang natin si 4k kasi negative siya. So, magiging 20. Okay, nasira na yung pentab. Sorry for that. So, magiging 20 dito na lang. 20 is equal to 4k. Divide natin para kay 4. Therefore, k is equal to 5. Okay. Okay, next topic. After this, we will have our rational group theorem. So, this is the possible roots or the possible zeros of polynomials. So, from the formula of P over Q, take note, P stands for factors of the constants, and Q is the factors of the leading coefficients. Si constant, walang kasamang variable. Si leading coefficient, yan yung kasama ng higher exponent natin o yung degree ng ating polynomial. For example, no, which of the following is the complete list of all possible rational zeros? So, P over Q. So, magiging factors of 5 divided by factors of 3. So, anong mga factors ng 5? Positive, negative 1, positive, negative 5. Di-divide natin sa factors ni 3. Positive, negative 1, positive, negative 3. Diba? Based on our discussion, lahat ng value na over kay 1 as is. So, positive, negative 1, positive, negative 5. So, we are done for the first denominator. Next, second denominator. Magkakaroon tayo ng 1 divided by 3 equal siya kay positive, negative 1/3. At dito naman, sa huli ay 5 divided by 3 is positive, negative over 3. Positive, negative 5. Okay? Therefore, these are the complete list of all possible rational zero. So what if in our exam tinanong ilan ang possible zeros? So let's count. We have positive 1, negative 1, positive 5, negative 5, positive 1/3, negative 1/3, and positive 5/3 and negative 5/3. So we have 8 possibles rational zero. Okay? Next. So after that, no, possible, we have a testing the possibilities. So based on our choices and our review, di ba meron tayong 8, 5, 2, and 40. So dito, titingnan lang natin kung ano yung magwo-works. Ibig sabihin ng magwo-works, kung saan value ng ating mga choices na magzi-zero yung ating polynomials. So hanapin nyo lang si P of 8, P of 5, P of 2, and P of 40. Obviously, P of 40, hindi siya magzi-zero. P of 8, hindi din. So, try natin yung P of 5. So, pag P of 5 yung ating given, magiging 5 cubed minus 7 times 5 squared plus 2 times 5 plus 40. So, magiging 125 minus 7 times 25 plus, ano to? 10 plus 40. So, in this part, tignan nyo to 125 minus 175. O, pwede na natin pag-alin to. 10 plus 40. 50 plus 70, 125 is 175. So 175 minus 175 is 0. Okay? So therefore, function of 5 is 0. Therefore, ito yung sagot natin. Okay, next. Next topic is factoring polynomials. So for a while. Okay na? Next, factoring polynomials. So let's recall what are the different techniques. First, using GCF. Find the greatest common factor. Divide the polynomial by the GCF. The quotient is in the other factor. And express the polynomials of the product of the quotient and the GCF. Okay? So we already discussed it. So these are the steps. Next, using the difference of squares rather. So a squared minus b squared is always a plus b times a minus b. Then factoring trinomials. So we have the ax squared plus bx plus c. So here are the steps. First, no, write two parentheses. Then after that, if a factor out natin to, pag pinactor out natin yan, pwedeng ax times x. Then after nun, dapat itong yung factors ng c equal sa sum ng b. For example, pamadali dito, x squared plus 2x plus 1. Anong factor ni 1 na mag-i-equal kay 2? Diba 1 times 1, pag pinag-add yan, 1 plus 1 ay 2. Okay? Next, another factoring methods. So factoring of sum and difference of two cubes. So a cube plus b cube is equal to a plus b times the quantity of a squared minus ab plus b squared. Then a cube minus b cube is equal to a minus b times a squared plus ab plus b cube. And factoring by groupings, no? Ang una natin ginagawa dyan, group the first set of terms and the last set of terms with parentheses. Then factor out the GCF from each group, so the both set of parentheses contain the same factors. And factor out the GCF. Then again, the GCF is the factors from the step 2. So we need to factor out. Okay? And lastly, using the quadratic equation. X is equal to negative b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Next topic will be the number roots unit. Take note, no? Every polynomial equation of a degree n is always greater than or equal to 1 has exactly n roots. In short, if we have a polynomial at first degree, therefore the number of real roots is 1. Pag second degree, ang real roots ay 2. Pag third degree, ang real roots ay 3 and so on. Okay, for example, what is the degree of this polynomial? So, naka-factor form tayo. Pag-addin po natin yung kanilang exponent. So, 6 plus 6 plus 4 is equal to 16. Therefore, 16 degree. 16 degree, equivalent siya ng 16 roots. So, what are the roots? So, gamit tayo ng ZZP, the zero product property. So, magiging x square root of 2 is equal to 0. Transpose natin, x is square root of 2. So, meron tayong x square root of 2 multiplicity of 6. Next, x plus square root of 2 is equal to 0. Transpose natin, x is equal to negative square root of 2. So, multiplicity also of 6. So, kung ano yung multiplicity, ito yun, no? Kung ilang beses siya nagkakaroon ng negative square root of 2. And lastly is x is equal to 0 kasi x is equal to 0. Therefore, x is equal to 0. Multiplicity of 4. Okay. So now, we will now solve polynomial equation using factoring. Here are the steps. First, the standard form of the SF. So we need to write the equation in correct form. Obviously, pag correct form, naka-read siya from descending orders. So, naka-remove lahat ng parentheses. We will need to combine all like terms. Then, factored form, use factoring methods or strategy to factor the given polynomials. Then, zero product property, equate all factored form into zero. And find the value of x. Okay. So for this example, no, one of the roots of the polynomial equation is 2x cubed plus 9x squared minus 33x plus 14 is equal to 0 is 2. And find the roots or find the other roots. So we have third degree here. Obviously, dapat tatlong roots yan. And sabi, one of the roots ay 2. So x is equal to 2. So we can use synthetic division to find the quotient. And yung quotient na yun, hanapin natin yung kanilang factored form. So magiging 2, 9, negative 33, 14. So bring down 2. 2 times 2, 4. 9 plus 4 is 13. 13 times 2 is 26. Negative 33 plus 26 is negative 7. Negative 7 times 2 is negative 14. Therefore, 0. So the first equation or quotient is 2x squared plus 13 minus 13x minus 7. Okay, we can, factoring techniques na pwede natin gamitin dyan. Okay, may hirapan tayo pag gumamit tayo ng trial and error of the trinomials. So let's use quadratic equation. So if we have negative b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a, so magiging negative 13 plus minus square root of 13 squared minus 4 times 2 times negative 7. I-divide natin kay 2a, so 2 times 4. So in this part, unahin muna natin ito nasa loob ng square root. So magiging 13 squared, magiging 169. So plus, kasi positive times, negative times negative. So 4 times 2, 8 times 2, times 7 is 56. So plus 56 equal kay 225. So square root of 225 is 15. So magiging negative 13 plus minus 15 over 8. So meron tayong unang x. Ang unang x natin ay negative 13 plus 15 over 8. So magiging 2 over 4. Sorry, 2 over 8 is equal to, 4 over 8 is equal to 1 half. Ay, hindi. Tama. Not 2. Sorry. 13. Tama. Negative 13 plus 15. Okay, tama naman. Magiging 2 over 8. So magiging positive 1/4. X is equal to negative 13 minus 15 over 8. Okay. Sorry. Kaya pala mali. 4. 2 lang dapat pala to. 2 times 2 is 4. 4. So 1 half. No? Okay. Negative 13 minus 15 is negative 28 divided by 4 is negative 7. So the other roots are 1 half and negative 7. Okay? Okay. So for other examples, let's solve the worksheet number 8, evaluate part. So for the first given in evaluate part, so we have x raised to 4 minus 5x squared minus 36 is equal to 0. In this part, ano kailangan natin? Trinomial to. Pwede natin siyang i-factor. So magiging x squared times x squared. 36. Anong factor ng 36? 9. Negative 9 times 5. 5 times negative 9. Pag-add na lang natin to, ay baligtad. 4 pala. 9 times 4. So, negative 9 plus 4, negative 5. Oh, ito, obviously, nandito na to. Kunin na natin to. Negative 9, positive 4. Okay? So, from here, x squared minus 9 equal to 0, and x squared plus 4 is equal to 0. X squared minus 9, transpose mo to. So, x squared is equal to 9. So, para mahanap yung value yan, x, square root mo siya, x is equal to positive negative 3. Ito yung dalawang roots na una. Dito naman, transpose mo to, x squared is equal to negative 4. Pag in-square root mo siya, meron tayong negative value. So, negative 1 is equal to I. So, sir, saan galing si negative 1? Kasi ang factor po, di ba, ng square root of negative 4i, negative 1 times 4. So, pwede po tayo mag-factor dyan. So, para mawala to, gagawin na natin I to. So, magiging x equal to I square root of 4. Or, anong square root ng 4? 2. So, pwede maging 2i. Positive, negative 2i. Nasunod ba natin yung number roots theorem? Yes. Fourth degree, may 4 tayo. Positive 3, negative 3, positive 2i, negative 2i. Okay. Next. Here. x4 minus 81. Ano gagawin natin dito? So, pwede tayong mag-factor out. Okay? Correct? Tama ba? Para siyang a minus b. A squared minus b is equal to a plus b minus b. Okay, kasi 3 raised to 4 is equal to 81. 3 times 3, 9 times 3 times 7 times 3, 81. So, maging x raised to 4 minus 3 raised to 4. So, kapag ganyan, magiging x squared plus 9 kasi 3 squared plus x squared plus minus 3 squared. So, x squared plus 9, x squared minus 9. So, ganun pa rin. Katulad kanina, x squared is plus 9 is equal to 0. Transpose, maging x squared equal to negative 9. Square root mo yan. May negative square root of 1, magiging I. So, square root of 9 is 3. So, x is equal to positive negative 3i. Okay. Dito tayo. Next, ito. X squared minus 9 is equal to 0. Okay, baka malito kayo, ha? Itong part na to, nandito yung solution niya. Itong part na to, nandito. So, magiging x squared. Transpose mo lang, magiging 9. Okay, square root of 9 is positive negative 3. Well, here are the roots. Okay, that's end our review. Hopefully, you understand or you recall your topics. So, medyo marami, pero sana matandaan natin lahat. Okay, if you have question, feel free to type on our chat box or feel free to message me. Goodbye.